Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition. This is the edition that is aimed at helping you manifest better. All right, it could be more quickly, could be just better manifestation, just more confidence in your ability to manifest, whatever the case. So we take a different approach to tarot reading than most others. First, you're only going to see this one picture on the screen. Okay, this is the spread of cards. That's it. I do not want any other visual distractions. When you are looking at a two-dimensional screen, you automatically become the spectator. You're not the participator. To help you with your manifesting, you need to be a participator. So, one picture on the screen for the 12 minutes or so it's going to take to do this reading. You can focus on each of the individual cards as I'm going through. You can, like many people do, close their eyes and kind of get into a meditative state. What you need to do is minimize the distraction, open up your imagination. Okay? Let the pictures come from within you. Alrighty? Very, very important. You have the power. Do not give it away. So that's why we do what we do. And the interpretation is even going to be a little different because, again, it's all about you in a very positive, healthy way. So let us begin. Card in the middle, up front. Higher power. That's the oracle card. Higher power. That is yourself elevated to its highest potential. We all have it. We all have a little gateway. I don't know that it's the ultimate source, but it's a gateway. It's called our gut feeling. How many times in your life have you said to yourself, doggone it, I wish I had paid attention to my gut. I knew all along that ... Somehow the gut brain is much more expansive than the physical brain. We've known that for a long, long time. It's a very powerful situation. It's, in fact, what allows you to drive when you're in kind of a meditative state. For example, let's say you're taking a long trip, or have in the past taken a long trip. And I mean, we're 5, 6, 7, 8 hours or more on the road. Well, during that time, you are going to kind of fuzz out. You know, you're not going to intend to, but you're going to get kind of road hypnotized, and before you know it. And so you find yourself in a place and you don't remember how you got there. That was your subconscious mind guiding you. Your subconscious mind is hugely powerful. It operates or controls about 98, 99% of your intellect. Your conscious brain only has 1 or 2%. That's it. That's why you can't text and drive, because you have to constantly be conscious to play the game. You don't have to do that. When you get into a meditative state, you allow your subconscious brain to guide you. That's why you can drive a car safely. Safely get to your destination and wonder, how the hell did I get here? That's how it works, and that's what we're tapping into. So you can elevate yourself. That's the point. And my main goal here is to inspire you. If I can do that, you can do great things. So let's begin. We talked about the oracle card, higher power, elevating yourself, tapping into your higher self. Let's go first row all the way to the left, 5 of Pentacles. These people have not tapped into their higher power. They have not elevated themselves. In some earlier versions of tarot cards, they better set up the situation better. You can see that it's a church. You can see that they are ill-equipped for the snow. The lady has not enough clothing to be warm at all. I'm thinking it's her son because he's smaller. He is handicapped, obviously. He is also underdressed for the weather. And they're passing a church. 5 of Pentacles. It is a valuable place because pentacles are what we value. But they don't see their value. They walk right past it. At the very least, the church with the lights on could provide a warm place to sleep. Maybe even they'd get a meal. It would give them respite, but they don't feel worthy. Nah. This is what we deserve. We can't. They wouldn't let us in. They wouldn't like us. They wouldn't allow us. They. And it's really they are the ones who are telling themselves they're not worthy. So you may be in some area of your life in that same position. I'm helpless. I can't negotiate. I can't do anything. I feel disappointed. I'm just, you know, I just am not good enough. I don't deserve it. Okay? Not true, but if that's the attitude, that's the result. So we move to the next two cards, bottom row, and they are Judgment and Temperance. Judgment talks about bringing something from the past into the present so you can move forward with this new something into the future. It's a feeling, it's a thought, it's an idea. Could be even a person, but if it's a person, there's some sort of feeling attached to it, some sort of idea attached to that person. And that's what you need to take with you now, examine it in the current circumstances, and then project it into the future. Judgment is a very, very, very powerful card. It's an awakening, it's a rebirth, it's an inner calling, it's listening to that gut brain thing, right? The inner voice. Yeah, that gut feeling. There is something in the past that can help you heal, and that's what Temperance is all about. Temperance is balance, it's healing, it's patience. You can begin healing. You can begin to stop feeling like the Five of Pentacles. Tap into your higher power. Elevate yourself. Believe in yourself. And to do that, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Pentacles are, again, things that you value. Eight of Pentacles talks about job satisfaction, making progress. You can see that he is working on his list of priorities in his life, what's important to him. And he's really taking care of business, taking it seriously. Very important that you do the same thing. You need to go somewhere into the past, this feeling, this thought, this idea, this person, whatever it is, bring it forward so that you can recalculate your set of values. You can reprioritize. You can elevate yourself. Don't settle. Don't settle. So we move up top. On the left side, we got the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is a very unpleasant, not so unpleasant in this card, but other cards have been absolutely gruesome. What it is a guy on the ground, obviously dead, with 10 swords sticking in his back. Alrighty? Swords are thoughts, ideas. The 10 of Swords is betrayal. Feeling stabbed in the back. Victimized. Self-sacrificing. And that's what we all do to a point. You know, you got to go along to get along. No, you don't. No, you don't. I mean, you don't have to be a jerk about it, but you stick to your set of values. You stick to this Eight of Pentacles things. Don't feel like the Five of Pentacles. Go for the Eight of Pentacles. Know what's important to you. Know why it's important to you. And the other good thing about the Ten of Swords is the fact that that kind of stinking thinking's over. You realize you've been deceived and you've deceived yourself. You're done. So we move to the next card, Queen of Pentacles. The ultimate, pretty much, in self-worth. She values herself. She has a very clear set of values. She knows what her self-worth is. And she's not going to trade it or sell it or anything like that. She's going to hold on to what's important to her because it is important to her and it motivates her. It establishes her as an individual. She is elevating herself in giving herself value. Next card over we had on the bottom row, it's Judgment again. It's something from the past coming forward to the present so you can take it into the future. So the message, you get 2 Judgment cards in one reading from 2 separate decks. It's very important. There is some clue, and maybe you already know what it is. Maybe you've been feeling it, sensing it, but there's something from the past that you can bring forward into the future that will positively enhance your life, change your life, in fact. This inner calling will give you a new perspective, and it gives you a chance in some area of your life for a rebirth and awakening. Elevate yourself. Final card up top, Two of Cups. You got to make a choice. You got to make a choice. Are you going to value yourself? You're going to love yourself? Or are you going to continue being the Five of Pentacles, walking past a church where you can get some sort of relief, but, I'm not worthy? Or are you going to say, yeah, I am worthy? And remember, the idea of loving yourself is not narcissistic. Narcissists do not love themselves. That's why they have to beat down and control everybody else to try to feel something. And it never works. But they keep trying. People who truly love themselves are capable of loving others. And that's the only connection. They elevate themselves so they can elevate others. Final card, vice versa card right in the middle up top. Again, the Eight of Pentacles. So we've had Judgment twice. We've had the Eight of Pentacles twice. You need to refurbish, reestablish a new set of values based on something from the past. That's your clue. That's your key. And your gut already knows about it. It's already been yelling at you about it. You know what needs to be done. Now the Eight of Pentacles twice says you need to get down to the work of rebuilding, refurbishing your set of values for the future. As they existed back then, they may not apply today. So that's why you have to re-examine, reevaluate, and then move forward. Because your values do adjust through life. Saw an article or an interview with Arnold Schwarzenegger back a week or two ago, and he was saying that as he's older, he's approaching 80, he says he's noticed his priorities have changed. Yes, he's got plenty of money, but that's not the motivator. The motivator is time. He's running out of time. He said, when I was 20 or 30, I had all the time in the world. Didn't make any difference. Now time is his currency. That clock is ticking. It's pounding. Like my cousin Vinny. Remember when she stomps on my clock? Well, that's what he's feeling, and that's what everybody his age is feeling. You get to a certain point as you cross over 60 years of age where you begin to go, holy moly, time's running out. And so time is now very, very valuable for people like Arnold Schwarzenegger and others because they don't have much of it left. You have to value yourself. You have to elevate yourself. Tap into that higher power. Find the thing in the past that's haunting you, bring it forward, fix it up, polish it up, clean it up, take it with you into the future. Touch that higher power. That's the reading for today. Back tomorrow with another one. I do a brand new read every day, 365, of course. So I hope you're here with me. If not, peace and blessings. And in any event, today, for yourself, do something that inspires you.